Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. This is Pinkie the Housewife. And I will be carrying this on my, it's actually been um, screened to my second channel, which is Pink Global. So I'm carrying this on two channels today, Pink Global and Pinkie the Housewife. Thank everybody for being here this Sunday afternoon. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we got some good stuff we're going to talk about today. Some good stuff that we need to talk about. It ain't just so I can have some fluff piece or just so I can go live. No, I ain't got time to just be going live. When I go live, it's because I got something on my mind or something to say or something that you all need to know. That's what I do. Okay. Let me just do one thing. Okay. I'm trying to make sure everybody can hear me. Let me go ahead get the house rules out of the way. Go ahead and get these house rules out of the way. I forgot to tie this up. I like to tie it so that hoodie won't be falling. See that hoodie? It'll be falling down my neck. I don't need nothing falling. I mean, not neck, falling down my back. I don't need nothing falling down my back. Okay? I'm just trying to keep it up on my shoulders. Okay? Or on my back. Let's go ahead and get the house rules out of the way so we can go ahead and get started with everything at hand. I'm going to welcome everybody to the Pink House. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. And then y'all know you don't have to pay anything to hit the like button. So go ahead and hit the like button. Just do me a favor. Go ahead and hit it. It's free. Ain't nobody going to charge you. It just helps to keep me in the algorithm. It helps keep me floating. It helps with everything. Okay. Is that TV on? I think the TV is on. Because I hear. Oh, yeah. I think the TV is on. No, I got here. Gosh. And then I got my phone. I just turned my phone on and I got my phone. I got the TV going with my live, and I realized it's also on my phone going. It's like I know I hear other voices. I know I hear me all over the place. Okay. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Both of those things are free. And by hitting the like button, basically you're helping YouTube to keep me in the algorithm, and they help send my videos to other people that may like my content. Only way you don't want to hit that like button, you don't want me to be to get the recognition of having my videos sent to other people. That's the only thing I could think of. You just want to watch, but as for helping my channel to get to wherever it needs to be, I don't know. I'm just taking a wild guess why a person would not hit that like button. You know, you just don't want me to get to other want my video going out to other people. Y'all got to remember, sometimes I say things that's on my mind because I'm still Pinkie the Housewife. So shit, I may say something on my mind in a heartbeat, you know. That's what I do, you know. But anyway, I'm going to say thank you anyway, whether you hit it or not. And I'm not going to sit here and ask y'all all day to hit that like button. That help keeps me away from giving my commentary, and it keeps me from going over things that I need y'all to get. It's Sunday, so y'all may get shit. I may act a fool today. So don't get me acting a fool today. Oh yeah, my daughter picked this out for me today. My daughter picked this out. And I forgot I had the matching pins to this. Let me show you. I forgot. These are the matching pins to this. And see, they say Pinkie on the back. See that? That's Pinkie, pink on the back. I forgot I had the matching pins to this pink. Yeah, I forgot. My daughter, I tell you, she come in there and helped me get me together. And she told me to wear the pink hat. Because I had another pink sweatsuit just like this, but it was pink, but it was a darker shade of pink. And she said, "No, wear this pink because wear your pink hat." But she want me to wear my pink hat. You know, the one like this. She wants me to wear it. So I said, "Okay, baby girl, I'm going to do it." And she picked out the earrings too. Yeah, baby girl did all that for her mama. Yeah, she did. So yeah, that's what them young folks do for you. When I say my daughter's young, she's young. That's what young folks do for you. And she tells me, don't talk about this person and don't talk about that person because, and so I listen to her. No, I got a straw. I got my flag. Hang on here. Okay. And then this is it's a darker lemonade. I think this is maybe raspberry lemonade. And then this is a pink lemonade in this one here. It's a pink lemonade in here. And then she made sure I got my bottle of water. She don't, my husband or nothing have to bring. My husband is sick, guys. He got a really bad cold. Everybody in the house and had this cold but me. And everybody was thinking I was going to get it because Phoenix biting on my nose, kissing my nose and biting it, biting on my lips and stuff, trying to bite my lips off and stuff, and slobbing all over my face. Because I'm his mama. I'm the mama, right? And everybody in Phoenix was sick at the whole time he'd been doing all that. And I'm so far I'm not sick. My son been sick, his wife been sick, her mom been sick, her dad been sick, Phoenix sick. Phoenix and her dad was the last one to get sick. Now my husband is sick. I'm not sick at all. I don't know. I'm just praying for the best because they said the way, because Phoenix been biting the nose. He been trying to eat the nose off. He's been trying to eat my lips off, trying to eat my whole face, you know. So we'll just make sure I don't get sick. And if it does, like I told him, if Phoenix get me sick, it's okay. I'm okay with Phoenix getting me sick because that's my baby. And I spoke when I went by the house to pick him up to bring him with me. Because I just got back in town yesterday. I just got back here. And I'm leaving again, I think on Tuesday, or Wednesday morning. I'm going to be gone again. So, guys, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So let's see who all we got in the house today. Make sure y'all do what I need. Hit that like button. We got Linda Gamble in the house, and Linda Gamble want me to say under the Fair Act use of 1976, and I'm going to say it. Support the channel by the way of super stickers and super chat. If Linda say that, y'all do what Linda say, okay? Because Linda is the best moderator in all YouTube streets. She's, no matter what state you in, she's the best. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't mean other moderators are not good, but Linda is like the superstar of the YouTube streets. If you want to know what's going on, Linda know everything. She be knowing what the streets are talking about before the streets even let me know. And I get, where's my phone? I get my phone call. Pinkie, you know so-and-so going on. And I still get phone calls from, I still get information from Huntsville. Y'all don't believe it. I still get, but I didn't tell them I don't watch the show. No, I still get information. And a lot of information I'll be seeing, I know it's not true. I just know it's not true. Because if it was true, I would have gotten a phone call. So I just sit there and just look at them and just say, Lord of mine. But I know it's not true. That's why I don't even worry about it. When you see me post something about Huntsville, then you know it's true. If I don't post it, it ain't true. Because I get word right from the street. True. That's why I'm posting. And I don't care about Huntsville anyway. Only way I'm going to post something about Huntsville, somebody on a deathbed, somebody arrested in jail for real, or somebody and something happened, really for real. Because as for all them low lives on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I don't give a shit about none of them. Kimmy with her dizzy self, Martell with his demon self, Marceau with his cheating self, and yes, I said cheating like cheating never been around. Cheating, he cheats so much, and Tisha with her big alligator back, she got a big back like a buffalo, in that little tiny house. They tried to redo the paint on it. It still looks bad. They redid the paint again, and it still looks bad. That little cheap house that looked like a little barn house. That's the kind of house I put my livestock in. That's the kind of house I put the horses in for a little while to get them away from the storm. That little cheap house. I wouldn't even dignify that house with nothing. Shit, that's the kind of house if it owns some land, I'll tear that shit down because I would never live in shit like that. You open up the front door and you fall right into the living room. You take 2 steps, you're in that little cheap ass kitchen with all that stolen shit in it. And the staircase ain't even big enough to take a bed or couch upstairs. You have to go to Walmart or Kmart and buy some furniture so you can put it together upstairs. And then it looks like a pack rat. That shit, that cheap ass house with no windows on the front. And that's still old broken down steps. That house is from the 1940s or something. They broke ass. That's why I don't report on them broke motherfuckers. Why should I do that and waste my damn time on them broke suckers claiming they got money? And I ain't jealous of shit. Because the shit they got, I'll tear that shit down. Them cheap, no good heifers. All of them cheap. They ain't nothing but swingers. They just like Diddy. Ain't nothing but swingers. And yeah, I said it. And yeah, you can't sue me. Because you ain't got enough money. That means you can't sue me. Because I would tie your shit up in that court for so long. You those little pennies that you be getting, you'll be running out of pennies. And you don't want me to come down there and uh, get a house down there just to fuck with you every damn day, so I can be down there, shit. Because I sure will do it. Because I ain't got shit else to do. Cheap motherfuckers. Hit that like button, guys. Don't mention any content creators in my chat unless I bring them up. If I say it, that's what I mean. Hello, my Renita. Hello, my Renita. How you doing? Linda said, be respectful to the host in the chat. Yeah, be respectful to me, because I would drop y'all like a heartbeat. Okay. That's Linda speaking to Renita. Renita speaking. My sweet tea. Sweet tea, are you working today? Let me know whether you're working today. Sweet tea, sweet tea. Sweet tea. She's number 3 coming in. Oh, my Lord. Oh, what is it? Every time I start working, my shoulder hurts. And I'm tired of this shit. Every time I start moving this mouse and working, this shoulder hurts like a mother. Here, this is hurting right across here. And I took a painkiller not too long ago, about an hour ago. This just gets on my doggone nerves. Sweet tea. She's saying hello to me in the chat. Sunday, blessed Sunday, everyone. Please hit the video and thank you. Yeah, please do that. Sisling Bonnie, thank you for being here. You are blessed too. Linda speaking. Let me see. Pinkie, you look gorgeous in your pink. Thank you. And you won't believe this. My daughter just put this together. This is straight from my daughter. She put this together for me. Because I was only had 15 minutes to put on some clothes before my live. So sometimes that's what I do, because she's a young person. Young people, they know what popping. And I just let her do her thing. I just said, go ahead, baby girl. And she told me, Mom, wear the pink hat. No, she said, wear the black hat. And I said, but I want to wear something pink today. And she said, well, put the pink hat on with it. And she pulled out this sweatsuit, and I pulled out another pink sweatsuit. But she said, no, this pink matched the hat better. So that's how I got to this sweatsuit. And don't ask me, do I have anything under it? No. Because she asked me, Mom, you going to put, no. No. I told her I'm just going to wear it like this. That's what I'm doing. And she had to remind me this is Victoria's Secret. And because I was asking her, who is this by? And I said, it got pink on it. And she said, Mom, that's the Victoria's Secret. I know Victor. And I said, oh, okay. And the other one, I think it was from Eddie Bauer. Eddie Bauer, yeah. Your sound is good. Thank you, Linda. Hey, Miss Pinkie, you look so cute and sound amazing too. Thank you. Thank you. Linda Sisling Bunny is speaking to you. Welcome, chat. 9 likes and 11 in the chat. Come on, guys, because we got some shit we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about it. Hello, Miss Beautiful Pinkie in chat. Hope everyone is doing well today and look beautiful as ever, Miss Pinkie. Thank you, Alice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alice is my grandma's name. Yes, it is. That's my grandma's name. Hey, Thelma. How you doing, Thelma? Thank you for being here. Girl, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. A lot to, you know what? I can't go get my husband because he's sick. I want somebody else to see. Do you all see that fact that my mouth is still crooked? Y'all see that? My mouth was never, I never had a crooked mouth. Never, never, never. I'm going to bring that up this week. I'm going to bring that up this week. Now I got a crooked mouth. It's been crooked since my mouth is crooked. And when they put me to sleep, it wasn't crooked. When I woke up, it's crooked. Black Titanic, no. Look at that. But y'all can't, these are not bought lips. These lips was born this way. Born this way. What I mean by big and plump. You know. So you can't buy these lips. Now you may buy the lip gloss to make them look like mine, but they won't be like mine because I was born with these lips. Okay, these big plump lips. But I don't like the fact that the lip is sideways. I hope the ratings are lower than last week. Them folks ain't gonna do nothing. If I ever talk about them, I would drag them. I would tell, I got so much shit on them, but I refuse to give them any limelight. Because these are broke suckers trying to get a reality show together so they can get some money. They'll sell their mama and their daddy and everything for money. And they're criminals. They can't cross over like other reality stars because don't nobody want no criminals. Don't nobody want them dirty, nasty folks. Don't nobody want them. Mm-mm. And no, you can't sue me for defamation. You know why? Because you're not a regular person. You are a person on a reality star. So you put yourself in that realm. As long as you're a public figure and I say shit about you, whether it's true or not, you can't sue me for defamation. You can try. You can try. Now, if you're a regular person, that's different. You can sue me. But you ain't no regular person. You're thieves, you're con artists, you're pharmacists, and you're broke. All of y'all broke. Can't stand them no good thieves. Just remember what I said. Y'all, see, y'all, they Love and Marriage Huntsville thieves, they fool with people that they think they can't fight back. They don't fool with nobody they know can fight back and can drag their butt. They ain't fooling with the right person. Cause they fool with people, oh, they ain't got shit. So I'm gonna sue them and scare them to death. I'm gonna have them scared. Motherfuckers, I ain't scared of shit. That's why I can talk about your ass like a damn dog. Because I ain't scared of shit. Ain't scared. And you broke. And you can't mortgage your house. Because don't nobody want the shit. Or you ain't got one, you renting. Don't nobody want that old ass fuck. And your credit is too damn bad. So I can tie your ass up in a courtroom just for the hell of it and make you lose all your goddamn money. You be working 2 and 3 damn jobs, working overtime, 15 and 16 hours a day, just to keep afloat. And I make, you never know what I may do. And you better not be renting, because I'll make sure you lose that sucker. And now, yeah, let me be good. Let me talk about something. Hey, Thelma, tell the truth and shame the devil. Oh, Lord, thank you, Thelma. Hello, everyone. K Cloud 43. Thank you for being here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Sweet tea. No, I'm off today. Just relaxing and had to work and have to work tomorrow. Okay, well, you better relax. You better relax. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping. Let's go ahead and get this thing popping. Okay. Let me get back up to my chair. We got to get this thing popping. Oh, popping. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to do it that way. I want my straw because then it takes my lip gloss out. See, I'm taking it out of this bottle, putting it in this one here. We poured the water out, so don't ask me why. I think I want to drink that one some. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. See where we are. Where we are so we can get the popping. Oh, okay. And it says, Pinkie the Housewife, check your messages. Oh, I did get a message from you, Linda. Yes, I did this morning. Yes, I did. I see it. I got a message from you this morning, Linda. It says, I'm not going to read it out loud. You saw me a thumbnail about uh, who, the orange man and his best friend. And then you told me, happy Sunday, Pinkie. This is Linda. Yeah, I saw it. Yes, yes, Linda, I did. I got it. Yes, I did. Let me see. I sent you something about the orange man. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. The orange man and his best friend. He know they was best friends. They did the same thing. They nasty self. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Hey, King speaking, Esquire. Thank you for being here on this Sunday morning. Thank you for coming. Pinkie, you are a little woman, but your butt is voluptuous. I just love you. You think but your bite is vicious. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm a little woman, but my bite is vicious. You just love me. I am. I'm 5 feet tall. No, I'm 5 feet and a half. You count all of that 5 feet, every bit of it. Yeah, and I think this outfit is extra small. I got on because I don't buy small at Victoria's Secret. I always buy extra small or zero or zero zero. The smalls are too big there for me. I buy, and I'll do the same thing when I go to Eddie Bauer. I only buy the extra small or zero because twos are too big for me. Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Let me see. Pinkie the Housewife. Pinkie the Housewife. Let me just get this here turned up. Turn it up. Hercules. Hercules. We're going to do the Hercules. 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 Y'all have to excuse me. I love to be myself. Okay. You know how I always like showing y'all something fun every once in a while. I love showing y'all something fun, but this is so fun, but it's so damn long, but it keeps your attention. But maybe I'll do that at the end if we have time. I mean, it's just too much. It's just too much. Let me go ahead and go on with the matter at hand. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show y'all this. Okay. Mel Gibson. Y'all know who he is, right? For the people that don't know who Mel Gibson is, Mel Gibson, let me put it over here because I know everybody don't know who he is. Okay. Mel Gibson. His real name is Gerald Gibson, but he go by Mel Gibson. Okay. He was born in 1956, right? He's an actor, a filmmaker, and he starred in several movies and everything. And his best known movie project is when he do the thing on Jesus or God or something. I forgot the name of it. I just love it. Everybody loves it. Okay. But anyway, he have always spoken out. He's not the type of person to shut his mouth. He's going to speak and he's going to speak loudly. And this is what he said. Let me just bring it up. What Mel Gibson said. I just put it over here and forgot where I put it. Y'all, here it is right here. This is Mel Gibson. He said, this was over 10 years ago. Everybody thought this guy was crazy. Remember, I want y'all to remember how Jaguar used to say stuff and they labeled her as crazy and everything. Jaguar is not crazy. Jaguar is smart and intelligent and she talks shit because she knows the shit. Okay? She know what she be talking about. That's one thing I do credit her. Jaguar knows what she Passion of the Christ. Thank you, Linda. I know it was some Jesus Passion of the Christ. And he did that, right? But people labeled him, even Orlando Brown, they labeled him as crazy, right? He ain't crazy. He had to pretend to be crazy to survive in Hollywood, in Hollywood and in the music industry, under the music industry. And the reason he talks crazy, so Diddy won't come after his ass. He have to talk like that, talking riddles. And sometimes he ain't talking in riddles. He'll come straight at you with it. And then, oh, he just crazy. He ain't crazy. He knows exactly what he's saying. And it's for you all, the ones that call him crazy, is to figure it out. That's to keep people from unaliving him or coming at his family. But this happened over 10 years ago and people called him crazy, okay? Is that Hollywood is an institutionalized, I can't see it from there. I'm going to have to bring it over here because y'all got to remember, I don't have my glasses on. Hollywood is an institutionalized, I can't say the word, so I'm going to call it another thing, a pedohouse. A pedohouse ring, okay? It is a den of parasites who feast on the blood of children. Every studio in Hollywood is bought and paid for with the blood of innocent children. And I do believe that. I do believe that it's institutionalized of the people that they call pedahouses, trees, cars, because they love to drag your kids in those cars. And houses because the houses are made of wood framed. They put your kids in those wood framed houses. Yeah. He ain't crazy. He spoke this over 10 years ago. And y'all see today, even Cat Williams, when Cat Williams said, let me see, can I bring it up? When Cat Williams said that everything will be revealed, Cat Williams, everybody called him crazy, right? Cat Williams ain't crazy. He knew what he was saying. Let me see, can I bring that up? I'll bring it up. But also, when people heard this guy here talking.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati. I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate, tell me what to do with Cassie. Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business, because what they would do is, I called herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that. Mark Eros and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? It's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a copy. The hip-hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. You need to involve the DEA. Okay, all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by the DEA inside the United States, okay? They move cocaine and they move liquid cocaine in their bottles too. It's not good. He drinks it all the time.
Conspiracy theories linking celebrity incidents to more.
Okay. Remember, I showed that whole video, that entire interrogation one night during my live. I showed it from start to finish. He said he caught herpes from them. He said he was Diddy's ex-slave for Cassie and him. And he said Diddy used to masturbate while he is having sex with Cassie. And he said Mark Gergos was Sean's attorney. And he said that he got paid. He sued them. What happened? He sued Diddy. And he was awarded $5 million. Plus, he had to sign the NDA. And then and he also talked about how they do their drugs, where the drugs come in from and where they go and everything. And then he didn't say it here, but he talks about all the men that are gay in the industry. And he said he knows this for a fact. This ain't something he know it for a fact, because he said Sean, it was always in the corner on the phone. So although he was engaging with Cassie, he had his ear listening to what Diddy was saying. Because you got to remember, this man is still in jail right now. He was in jail on May 5th when Sean's first day in the courtroom for this racketeering. He had a day also in the courtroom, but they canceled. It was canceled again. And I showed those receipts. All the dates that his dates where he was in the courtroom, canceled the next month. Supposed to be going to the courthouse, canceled that, canceled. And then it kept on and on. And the reason why, if they had put him on the stand, Diddy would be gone down. They didn't put him on the stand. The same way they didn't put what's her name? Kitty Cat, KK. The same way they didn't put her on the stand, he'll be gone. The people that knew what was going on, the people that would make the 2 and 3 and 4 people in that racketeering ring, they didn't put them on the stand. They didn't put him on the stand because he's still locked up. He can't even get his day in court because Sean, the diddler, in my opinion, is orchestrating all of that. They ain't gonna let him out. They ain't gonna give him his day in court. By the time he finally get his day in court, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. And Sean is still today, because just last week, he is trying to pay his way out of the court, out of the MDC. He is trying to pay his way out of that brick building of a jailhouse. He's trying to pay. He had already offered the $50 million. He's trying to pay his way out. And he's pissed at his attorneys that because he thought he was going home. And he didn't go home in July on that last day of the court. He didn't go home. He was charged with the 5 counts. He beat 3, but the other 2, trafficking, he didn't beat. The Mann Act, he didn't beat. Most people with less time than that will be out of jail by now. Sean ain't out of jail right now because they're afraid. People send in letters. People express their concerns. People are afraid. Plus, Sean's attorney said he's very violent. He beat women. He got a temper. So why would you let somebody out like that? Sean directed them to say that. And they said what he told them to say. That's what happens when you got a regular convict directing his own trial, but he's paying you millions. Okay. We're not done, guys. But that's what Mel Gibson said. Hollywood, the biggest Hollywood studios ever, was built on the backs of the children's blood. And on children's blood. Y'all know what that means. Don't act like you don't know what that means. Y'all know. Okay. Trying to get this off. Okay. And also, let me see. Let me just see, make sure I'm on track with everything. Earth Johnny, thank you, Linda. Not Linda. Thank you, Black Titanic, for being in the Pink House today. Thank you so much for coming. And Linda Gamble is speaking to you. Black Titanic, make sure you all go over to her channel and show her some love. She needs all the love that you all can give her. She needs your love for her health. She needs your love to keep her channel going until she gets healthy again. And so she needs your love. She needs you to click on the video and watch it, or hit her. Do like I do at night with mine. I hit my playlist. Just let the playlist Just hit the playlist at night, but you got to plug up your phone. Hit that playlist with your phone charger on and just let it play throughout the night. On the first video, since you won't be able to do other ones, put replay game or put replay on the first video and just let it play all night. She'll get credit. She'll get that watch time for all them videos until you wake up in the morning and turn it off. Yes. So y'all make sure you go over to her channel because she's trying to get her second channel monetized too, and everything. And by hitting that like button, it helps people on YouTube recommend her videos to more people. Y'all know what I mean. Okay. Thank you, BT, and show us some love. Okay. Now, so let me see what else we was getting ready that I was talking about. Oh, before I'm going to get on Soulja Boy, and then we're going to finish up with Diddy, because Soulja Boy is just food and crazy, but he's also one of Diddy's, in my opinion, and allegedly, he's one of Diddy's sweet toys. He's one of Diddy's sweet toys. I'm still praying for you, and I subscribe to your channel, Sweetie. Okay, thank you, Sweetie. He's one of Diddy's sweet boys. That's the sweet boy. Diddy clap them cheeks. He don't want you to know. And so I'm going to just say allegedly, and in my opinion, Diddy clap them cheeks. Okay. But Soulja Boy got arrested. Soulja Boy got arrested. And we're gonna talk about it. Okay. Let me see which one I'm gonna bring up. Let me see. It's been everywhere. Everywhere. Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy. Okay. We're gonna let me see which one I want to do. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. We're just going to do this one here. We're going to talk about Soulja Boy because Soulja Boy ain't much to talk about. Because he haven't made a hit in a long time. And you wonder why he always flexing all them big gold chains and stuff. And carrying all them big stacks. He ain't doing no records. He ain't doing no tours. Where is he getting his money from? Getting them cheekbones clapped, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. And when anybody bring it up, whether it's Charlemagne, them at their radio station, or one of the biggest stars ever, y'all know who she is. I ain't calling her name. One of the biggest stars ever. Yeah, Soulja Boy was arrested hours ago. Okay. Yeah. Diddy clapped them cheekbones, you know. And when Diddy clapped your cheekbones, you get some money. That's how he be flexing all that money around. Because he haven't done ish in a long time. And y'all know when you're under a music label, and they when you're under a music label, those white men take all your damn money and give you crap, give you pennies on the dollar. And they be walking around with all your millions. And you probably get 50 million or 25 million. You may get $50,000 or $100,000, and they be walking around with all the millions. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so it says Soulja Boy arrested on weapons charges during a traffic stop. Now he was already on probation. So how the hell are you going to be on probation and you're in a car? You probably got drugs in the car. I'm not saying you did because I haven't read that anywhere yet. Oh no, who knows? I may even stumble up on that. But right now, I didn't say you got drugs in the car. I said you probably do, allegedly, or in my opinion, but I haven't read it nowhere yet. Okay. What, clapping those cheeks? Yeah, they all get their cheeks clapped. Even what's his name, little boy? I have to bring up his picture. I have to bring up his picture in order to show you all who I'm talking about. What's this cute little boy? He's a cute little boy. Diddy clap all their cheeks. He be clapping them boys' cheeks. And they get paid. And Diddy take him on these expensive trips with him so he can be alone, so they can't go nowhere. They're at Diddy's beck and call. Yeah. I'm trying to find that cute little boy's name. And y'all keep hearing me call him cute because he's such a cute little thing. He's such a cute little thing. What is his name? Now, y'all remember he clapped this guy's cheeks, Cordell Smith. Cordell Smith won over $100 million from him because Diddy was trying to clap them cheeks. And Cordell Smith don't look like he's a little bitty man. But when you get him intoxicated and under the influence of your drugs, then that's another story. Y'all know what I be meaning. Yeah. But I can't even remember what's his name? Cyrus, KTO. Do somebody help me think of the other part of his name. Cyrus, he's a little rapper, but he haven't made it big no more. And he's not relevant anymore. So he went on Diddy's paid vacation with him and got clipped to. I'm gonna have to type in Diddy Playboys. Osiris is his name. And there is another guy. I'm not going to say his name because I think people in the industry know that Diddy did something to him, but I'm not going to say his name. If you remember that round table where Diddy they was all sitting at a round table and it was being video recorded, right? Diddy came in and sat down. All these men was at this table. There was one man at that table had the fear of God in him. He was so afraid of Diddy. You could see it on his face. You can see it from his body language. You can listen to his words that he said. He was very careful with the way he responds and talks to Diddy. You can tell he was afraid Diddy may say something that would let everybody know because he knew Diddy was under the influence at the time. So he knew that Diddy may say anything. But Diddy wanted to get the other guy that party with him. But the guy kept telling them no. He kept saying no to him. And Osiris is one that went on that vacation with him. Osiris was one of the people that went on that vacation with him and got his cheeks clapped. And when Charlemagne the God asked him about it, that boy couldn't do nothing but smile and grin and everything. He was so. Oh, wait now. Wait, give me 1 second. What? Okay. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm trying to find him, but since I can't find him, but anyway, so let's get back to Soulja Boy. Trying to find this thing on Soulja Boy so we can finish talking about it. Okay. Doing a traffic stop. Soulja Boy is facing some serious legal headaches as a result of an early morning traffic stop. And when you already under what do you call it? When you can't when you facing, oh Lord, what is it? When you're already being controlled and you can't go anywhere. When you already got if you get locked up and you got a not a record, you got it'll come to me. But anyway, he don't supposed to be around no weapons, no drugs, no nothing. He don't even supposed to be ever convicted or stopped by the cops for no reason. Because that means then they can pick him up. You're supposed to keep your nose clean. When you're on probation, that's it, probation. And he should know house arrest. Right. Thank you, MAF. Thank you for coming in too. Thank you, guys. Sometimes all these criminals and all their criminal activity make my mind. I can't remember all this criminal stuff half the time. But anyway, the Crank. Remember that song he did? I haven't heard nothing else from Soulja Boy since. He is irrelevant at this time. That Soulja Boy rapper was a passenger in a car that was pulled over at Melrose, what is that? Green Sea in Los Angeles at 2:35 a.m. on Sunday morning. That is while we were sleeping. He was being pulled over today. Not yesterday, not last week, but today. Now he do have some time in jail. He have spent time in jail before. Don't let Soulja Boy pretend like he never been to jail. Soulja Boy got his mug shots already. But when you get pulled over and go back, you get a new mug shot. So Soulja Boy, you get a new mug shot. They don't have to keep your old one because they want you the way you look today, which is stupid. Okay, but he was a passenger in a car that got pulled over. That's bad. And people don't want to just say no. Because by law, you don't have to give them your name. You don't have to give up your ID unless they're charging you with a crime. Or what are you detaining them for? What is the reason? Why? But criminals are so scared, they go ahead and give it up. And with the way people are, the way the cops and those people with the mask on breaking windshields and stuff, yeah, we're going to talk about that. They don't ask no questions. They just come in and break open your windshields, whether you got kids, grandma, or granddaddy in the car with you. You can have a person just got surgery and is out of it, and you're trying to get them home, and they'll pull you over. They don't care. And that's all due to the green, not the green man, but the orange man. The orange man don't give a nothing. He's trying to distract you all to look the other way because he don't want nobody talking about the Epstein. And I talked about the little black book yesterday. Talked about that little black book. Yeah, that little black book got stuff in there that everybody needs to know. And he don't want nobody to talk about that little black book. I did the video on it last night. And his name is all in there, just like his name is all over that Epstein file. So Variety confirms with the LAPD, the Soulja Boy, legally known as Deandre Cortez Way, was arrested for being a convicted felon. See that? Didn't I tell you if you are already known by the law, if you are already known and you don't supposed to be around no criminals, no pal-pals, no drugs, no alcohol, and all this here stuff, but you're doing reckless doing. And then he's all over he even got a picture of him holding a pal-pal up in the air that anybody can pull up and see. Hi, Thelma. What's his name? Fabulous Pinkie. Oh, Lord. I don't know. But he's a little softy to me. Soulja Boy is best known for his topping 2007 single, Crank That, as well as his like, Turn My Swag On and Kiss Me Through the Phone. He ain't got that many. He ain't got that many, guys. Unfortunately, the rapper is known better for his legal woes this year than hits, given that he was ordered to pay $4 million after a SEX battery victim in April. Now, let me just pull my chair out on this one here. You're gonna be right now in the middle of the night when you know the person. Can't nobody tell me this ninja did not know that person got stuff in his car that he shouldn't be around. Give me 1 second. I can't. Oh, I have to go get my other phone for that. I can't pull it up on my new phone. Okay. Okay. But anyway, so he gets what he's putting out. If you putting out that bad energy and being around things that you don't supposed to be around, because there's laws and procedures to people that got felons. That is a felon. There's laws and procedures when you got that thing around your ankle. There's laws and procedures when they say you can't do this and you can't do that. You follow those laws and those procedures so you won't get locked back up. So he had to pay out $4 million And where he going to get $4 million from? To be honestly, due to a SEX battery charge in April. And April was just not too long ago, just a few months ago. A legal representation for Way did not immediately respond to the Variety request for comment. And Way is no more than Soulja Boy. So he knew what he was doing wrong. And he's always, Soulja Boy to me is an abuser because he loved to beat up on women, but he don't have that same energy for a man. He be talking a lot of noise to him on social media, but he ain't gonna do nothing to him. But when it comes to a woman, he be trying to go all up inside their head. Yes, he do. I've seen him act that way doing a reality show that I was watching once. I think that was a love and hip hop show or something. He was on with his then girlfriend. And her father is in the music industry. I would have broke his little, snapped him in half. Big as a fly. That's why he have to talk that noise. Them men to get him in behind bars and break that butt open. So I just wanted to get that out of there so we can continue to talk about Diddy. He was arrested on DV against Teddy Riley's daughter. Yes, on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Yes, I forgot what her name was. She's a beautiful girl. She had a child too. And I wouldn't have let my I think it was a little boy, be around that fool. But that child was a little bitty child during that time. Yeah, her dad is in the music industry. And there's no way that he could be on live TV beating my daughter. From now on, he would have had no teeth in his mouth. Because I would have been knocked them all out. We men have to learn to stand up and take up for their sisters, their mothers. And not let these jokers abuse them and think it's okay and give you a pat on the back like it's nothing. Oh, he is? The guy in the back street? Oh, I didn't know that. But I just remember her talking about her father. Oh my God. And I was hoping that she would leave this fool. But if he's going to stay longer, if they're going to keep him in there, no harm lost. Not that I feel sorry for him, because he's an abuser. And that wasn't the only girl that he abused. And he fooled around on her like nothing. Talked down to the woman like she was dirt under his shoes. And that was a good girl. And she was always looking out for him, trying to make his life easier. At his house, taking care of him like he's a child or something. So I just wanted to bring attention to this fool. When I say he's a fool in my book. And y'all can call him anything y'all want to call him, but that's what I'm going to call him, a fool. Y'all may say that was just once, he's young. Fuck that. He's old enough to understand. He's old enough to know what he's doing. just like some of the other young stars doing the same doggone thing. Seemed like they would learn. We hadn't had Cat Williams say everything will be revealed. That was a warning, and y'all can't say that none of them heard that podcast or saw it or knew of it. If I would have heard that, I would sat my butt down somewhere. And if anybody got anything coming out, I would be trying to make friends with them and get it resolved before it go live. And then don't harass them no more. And beg them for an apology for my wrongdoings. But no, they too high on the money for that. They just think they too high on the money for something like that. Oh, my Lord. Thank you, Linda, for letting me remember that. And Thelma, y'all, I knew I couldn't. It's like, y'all know I'd be knowing, but I can't. It's like, I can't remember the name, the person's name. I can know everything they did, what show they was on, this and that, but I can't remember the name. I'm bad with names. But that's what he get. But now let's go ahead and go back to Diddy. Diddy is trying to pay his way out. But what I want to do, I want to talk about all the folks that Diddy inflicted with the allegedly. These people are the ones I've been wanting to do this story for the longest. These are the people that saying, I didn't say it. They the one said that they got AIDS. They the one said that they got herpes. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. Let me just mark this down right quick. Okay, well, just give me 1 second, girl. Guys. What I said, girls? Y'all have to excuse me. Just give me 1 second. I'm putting this down so I won't forget. Okay. Now, if he stay his butt in there, that's good for him. I'm just show y'all this last thing on him right quick. That's good for him if he stay in there. Maybe that'll teach him a lesson. This is Soulja Boy who exploded onto the scene in 2007. I told you, y'all, he ain't relevant now. Only what makes him relevant is the fact that he go to daddy and get them cheeks clapped so he can get that money, allegedly, in my own opinion. Okay? And like Linda said, let me bring it back up. Covered under the Fair Use Act of 1976. Everything on this channel that I'm saying and everything in the chat is covered, okay, under the Fair Use Act of 1976. We see what's going on with Shannon Sharp. 2 more snow bunnies have came out. Yeah, Shannon Sharp got another one that came out because we talked about it yesterday. Here he go messing with this woman. Let me see, can I pull up that picture? Let me see, can I pull it up? He go messing with this woman that ain't had nothing to do with him. She was one of them was at an Usher concert. And you know how Usher sometimes will go down and talk with a person and sing with them, right? That was what was going on. So Shannon took it up on himself to say that her husband is going to divorce her because of what she was doing at that concert with Usher, right? On his podcast with Oko Cinco or whatever his name was. And so it falls back on Shannon because that's his show, right? And because that's his show, the woman is suing him for $20 million. Now, she is not a celebrity. So I want to make that straight. She is not a celebrity. She is a working woman like everybody else. And Shannon Sharp gonna bring up all this stuff like her and Usher. She was all up on Usher and this and that, and her husband got jealous, and now he's suing her for divorce. He wants to divorce her and all this other stuff, and shamed the woman. Got people shaming the woman all on social media and everywhere. And because he did that and said all that, that woman is suing him now. She is suing him for $20 million for defamation. Now, she can sue him because he's a public figure. She is not a public figure. Not at all. Nobody ever said she was. And she can prove it that she's not a public figure. But Shannon Sharp, on the other hand, boy, you messed up. Because she is not a public figure. So you can't be slandering her name the way you did. I'm looking for her picture right now. I got it somewhere. So because you did that, you are parting ways with more of your money. You already just got fired from ESPN. You got fired from there recently. Because you said that you'll be coming back during the preseason game, right? That's what you said. And you're not going to be coming back during the preseason game because they went on, fired you. They fired him after he paid Gabby, his ex-girlfriend, that 19-year-old Gabby that he hunted down at the gym. They went on, fired him after he paid that. And then now he got another lawsuit with this. She's a Black woman too, and she knows her stuff because she got a very good job. I can't find a picture, but she got a very good job, so she knows her stuff, and she's suing them for $20 million. So Shannon, seems like you're going to be losing out. And I don't think there's I don't think you're going to be getting any new brands or people want to partner up with you because they know you're a hothead. And hi, Candy. Thank you for being here. Hi, Pinkie. How did he slander her? How did he slander her? I just went over it. I just got through going over all that. He knew what he was doing, but anyway, he instead of him growing his money, his legacy, he was paying his girlfriend Gabby more money than he was giving his kids, and those his own kids, helping her more than he was helping his own kids. Now I don't see how that's going to work out. God don't like ugly, and he's going to be losing a lot more than that because he just got fired, just got another. He paid out a lawsuit, just paid one out, and just got another one. So I think people are going to be walking away from him. Brands going to be walking away from him like they running. You're going to be thinking they doing a fast walk around the park. They just circling around just so they can get their stuff and collect their money back and their deal back and be gone. That's what they doing. So Shannon, you ain't messed up. You ain't messed up. And don't think that's going to be the only one. Because Shannon done this to his first girlfriend that he had for a long time. And then, and she was a little older. Please catch a replay if you can into the live later. Thank you, Linda. And then if he did Gabby like that, this is a pattern. This is a pattern that he knows how to do. Now, everybody loves Shannon. They know Shannon brings in money. But who's going to keep putting their money? White people don't put their money on the line for a black person when they see that he keeps messing up and they keep losing their money. White people is all about making money. Making money. And yes, I said white people. Because these seem like these black stars, they just want to, they never had money before in their life. Never had money before in their life. And they don't know what the hell to do with it. Even if they ain't had it for 10 years, they still don't know what the hell to do with it. After the first year, I can understand. After the second year, maybe a slip up once or twice. But after the third year, you should be over it by now. You should be over it. And it don't take 3 years for some. They understand it right away. But when you got poor black folks, never had shit, that's exactly what they do. They throw it all away. They go give it away and throw it all away. Oh, you sent me a video? Okay, thank you. Let me play this right quick so we can look at it. Let me get rid of this here because I'm tired of Soulja Boy right now. I don't want to talk about Soulja Boy no more because he's just being dumb and stupid. Oh, let me just show y'all this one outfit that I thought it was the outfit of the year. When I say I love this outfit, and then we're going to go on. But I just want to I kept it up because I said I want to show y'all this outfit right here. The one that Carly B got on right here in the center. That is the outfit of the year to me. I just love this outfit. Oh, that's a beautiful dress. Let me see how to get rid of some of this shit, this appetizing here, so y'all can see. Right there. That is a beautiful dress. That looks like she's coming out of a flower. It's black at the bottom and pink. One thing about Carly may be from the hood. She may be ratchet when she first started loving Marriage Huntsville, but she cleaned herself up and made herself, and she knows how to dress now. She dressed like a ratchet person then, but Carly B knows how to dress. She outdressed all of them to me. She knows how to dress. I love it when I see her dressed up. I just love it. I'm going to get to the video, Sweet Tea. She knows what she be doing. And I want y'all to see that dress. I'm going to have to do a video of her with that dress on. I'm going to do a short video because I think that is the most prettiest dress I ever seen. Yes, I think she is rocking it. Okay. Let me go ahead and get rid of the Soulja Boy because I'm tired of looking at him. Okay. I'm tired of looking at him. There was a lot of people that said P. Diddy, they got the I like the outfit. I do too. I just love it. I just love it. There was a lot of people that had mentioned that they got diseases from, y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no name. I ain't gonna say no name. But I'm getting ready to bring it up. Because I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I had it to do it, but every time something new came up, and I've been pushing it back. I've been just pushing it back. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it up today. We're going to start with We're going to start with this woman here. Let me see, do I have a single picture of her first before okay. Let me start with her. And then we're going to play a video, okay? We're going to start with Kim. I am so sad that Kim is no longer here. I think she was a beautiful soul. And I think she didn't just pass away naturally. She was too young for that. I think somebody helped in her demise because she died of pneumonia. Everybody died of pneumonia in Hollywood when you're around the Diddler. It's just a common thing. You hang around him for so long, but he never get pneumonia. But everybody around him get pneumonia. Kim, and she had no electronics in her house, no phone, no computer, no laptop, no nothing. Shit, they should have took all the food out of the refrigerator while they was at it. They should have took all the jewelry if that's the case. But no, they didn't want that. They didn't want that. Left them 2 girls. And well, y'all know his sons. Y'all know who I'm talking about. His twin that looked just like him. That no good child of his. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. That no good child. And everybody claimed that they got that disease that you can't get rid of. Salsa Satana, salsa, Saucy Satana, I guess. I have to pull up his name to see what it is. Yeah, this is his other girlfriend, Corisha Please, that go by Young Mammy. She claimed she got it from somebody else. Y'all know who. And people been talking about her. Everybody been talking about these people that got this disease. Yeah, they all been talking about him. Yeah, because they got this disease. Yeah. Yeah, and she was one of Diddy's not maids, but what do you want to call them? Pimps. She was one of Diddy's pimps. She pimped women out for Diddy. Yeah. And Diddy paid her $250,000 a month. What do you have to do to make $250,000 a month? A month. Ooh, Lord. What do you have to do to make $250,000 a month from Diddy? Huh? You got to be his drug mule, just like Brandon was. You got to bring women in, do the process, not just bring them in. You got to facilitate the entire operation when you're bringing them in. And then you got to keep supplying him with women and men. And be ready for a jump off party, a freak off party when the man, when it's demanded. And then you got to be ready to do what he wants you to do too. You got to be able to spread eagle or bend over for him too. And get down on your knees when he get ready. and sleep with anybody he wants you to when he gets ready. But only difference was she was stronger than Cassie and some of the other women because she's already a mom twice over. That made her grow up a lot faster, and then she's a lot older. She's in her 30s. You know what I mean when Diddy met her. But when you're 19, you're very impressionable. You're very impressionable. You're going to do what he told you to do. I'm looking for that video. Let me just type it in. Okay, here it is. I'm trying to pick out one that, when he went to the hospital. Remember that time he went to the hospital while he was in jail? Soulja Santana, that's his name. Y'all know I be trying to figure out these people's names. I'll be on the cuff of trying to figure it out, or may not be saying it right. Soulja Santana, yes, that's the big dude that he used to do things with, Soulja Santana. But y'all know that let me see, is this new guy? Oh, these are the two. There's a new guy. Here he is. Oh, here he is. Oh my God. I just found him. Guys, we're getting ready to rock and roll now. I just came across him. Here he is. Okay. Okay. This is the new guy. But before we play the new guy, I want to play how many people that was exposed that claim they got the you know what from ooh. Oh, what is it? Oh gosh, I'm bending over this way, guys, because tell you what, let me go ahead and play this one here because time is running out, and this one is just 8 minutes long. Okay, and then we're gonna get to the other ones. Thank you, Linda. Soulja Santana. Oh Lord, these people. There's so many people that claim they got this and that from Diddy. I'm going to play this one here, and then we'll play some from that new guy. He's a new guy, okay? Because this one is real short.
The drugs. When was the first time Cassie and Diddy gave you drugs?
Yeah, bro. Crack is whack, bro.
Now, y'all, these are two of the SBX slaves. Everybody know the one on the right with the tan shorts on? Everybody know him. Because he came out and said he had got Cassie pregnant. And he was feeling some kind of way with Cassie. He was kind of mushy for Cassie. Okay, here we go.
I definitely, for me, I am the worst crackhead that you will ever see in your life. I can't do no kind of drugs, bro. Because I can't remember if it was Cassie or him that initially asked me if I wanted to try it. I believe it was her. She asked me if I ever tried it before, but they was both standing there together. And I was like, no. And I think he was like, yo, you want to try it? It's going to make you feel real nice. You're going to feel relaxed. You're going to feel like, like partying. And so I was like, man, I don't fuck with drugs like that, but I mean, I guess whatever. So I tried it. I mean, at this point, I've been with them for long enough. They're not hiding their identity no more. I'm shooting the shit with Cassie all the time now. Like, every time that we're together, we talking for hours and shit. So I feel a level of trust. And so I take this pill, and about 30 minutes in, man, maybe about an hour, I'd say about an hour in, I start feeling real jittery and shaky and real chattery. I start talking a lot. And so I guess I annoyed him. And he was like, yo, I think you need a break. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna pay you a little something. Go, get something to eat or whatever, and we're gonna hit you back when you feeling a little bit less like chatty. And so I left out the joint. She lived like about a BMW building on 59th Street and like a 10th, 11th Avenue, 11th Avenue, West End Avenue.
It was West End.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened, bro. Like it literally felt like 3 minutes later, my ass was in Times Square. I was up, bro. I felt like I just wanted to help everybody in my path. He gave me maybe $3,000-$4,000. And before I knew it, I had like 70 people standing around me because I was handing out $100 bills to everybody. I was like fucking Oprah, you get a Benjamin and you get a Benjamin and you yo, dude, I was giving it to kids. Homeless people was pushing each other, trying to it was crazy, bro. It was pandemonium. And then all of a sudden, man, I'm home. I don't even know how the fuck I got home, bro. I just realized I'm home. That's the next memory I have, and I'm throwing up for like 3 days, bro. Like I'm mad jittery. Anytime I eat water, every time I drink water, I feel worse.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy, bro. Like I don't know what the hell that shit was, but I don't think it was the same experience that they was telling me I was supposed to have. I don't know if that was ecstasy or what. But that's my drug story. It only happened once. The only other thing that Diddy used to offer me was like Cialis, bro, because
he did do that.
He used to offer me that shit, bro. Because I didn't have the fucking Punisher ball pump, and after he started kicking her ass in front of me, bro, that was it for me, man. My dick would not work in that situation for sure. I immediately had ED,
you
bro.
hear that? That's when he started kicking Cass's ass. This man wasn't up for that then. He thought because he gave the man this, gave him money, he's been around for a while. Now I can be myself, I can kick her ass. And not every man is down for that. When you start beating on a woman, then they ain't down with you no more. And I like that. Don't be down for another man kicking a woman's butt. Matter of fact, another woman will jump in on you when you're beating another woman than a man do. Because men, sometimes they may stand around and watch. But the good man, hell no, you ain't going to stand around a good man and beat a woman. Think you're going to get away with it. You may get your tooth knocked out.
Like I felt so uncomfortable, bro. I was scared. It was like, yo, at any point, because here's the thing, man. I know that I could beat the shit out of this guy, man. I hate to say it that way, but like we are some big ass dudes back then, bro. People see me now and they're like, yo, that guy is big. No, I'm not. I look like I ate me back then, bro. This guy was not gonna last anything if we was in a one-on-one fight. But the thing is, I told you I idolized this dude from the time I was in junior high school, fam. So it's like, what could potentially happen to your ass if you go down that path, bro. So it's almost like a big ass pit bull, rage inside of you. You got that gorilla inside of you. You know what you could do, but you also know what is likely, not possibly, what is likely to happen to your ass if you cross that line. And it really fucks with you, man. It really does.
My thing is this, and I'll get back to the abuse in a second, but when they was giving y'all these drugs, they had no concern about what happened to y'all?
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah,
thank
bro.
You. Yes. They just let us leave. Anything could happen to us out there, bro. I was out of my fucking mind, man.
I told you about my situation. I was throwing up on the bathroom floor. I was messed up. They put me out of the hotel and sent me out into the street to go home. Dude, I'm throwing up all over the floor and I'm delirious. That's why that situation happened. Why I ended up walking from the Trump and Columbus Circle all the way down to Union Square. Because he put me out there with no regard for what was going to happen to me once I left that hotel. And now that I know what was going on, I see how little they actually regarded us as human beings. They just looked at us as penises that they could use whenever they wanted.
Yo, my peoples was clowning me, back then. They was like, you know what would have happened to your ass if you was in Brownsville or in East New York? Like if your ass would have ended up out there not knowing how you got there, bro, your ass would have been cooked, man. Them motherfuckers probably to kidnapped you. Like this is some rich dude's son, and like yo, that's crazy, bro. They just like he didn't just. It's not like he let me leave. That shit was not even a suggestion. That was an order, bro. Like yo, you gotta go, son. Like I got kicked the fuck out, bro.
Kick you out.
High as shit. After they fucking made me like high off my ass, they was like, yo, you got to go, homie. Like
yo, Art, he drugged me, and he didn't tell me what it was. He told me, I think he told me it was Molly. But when I was so high, I remember talking to Cassie, and I'm like, yo, he gave me Molly, and she just looked at him tight. She's like, yo, that's not Molly. So she told me what he gave me was not Molly, and then y'all still put me out in the street. So you know, from everything that happened, he probably gave me Tucci, and I had a bad reaction to it because I don't do drugs like that. But the point is, you put me out in the street, anything could have happened to me. I could have got rolled, I could have got jumped, I could have walked in front of a taxi and been through somebody's windshield. They dirty, bro.
That's crazy, man. Because you would think they would be worried. Because if anything happened to y'all, it's gonna fall back on them. They the ones gave y'all the drugs.
Nah, when you rich and powerful, bro, you ain't worried about that. Diddy's from New York. He was the king of New York at that time. So what? An escort get hit and get put through the windshield. If his name come up in it, guess what? He's gonna pay off the detectives, and he's never gonna be an investigation into him, bro. Diddy had power, a lot of power, especially in New York.
yo, what did Biggie say? He said,
That's why Jonathan Oddie, y'all remember Jonathan Oddie. Jonathan Oddie is still in jail because of the Diddy. And that's why he is still sitting there and they ain't planning on getting him out anytime soon. Jonathan Oddie, as far as they're concerned, he can rot in jail. That's why Jonathan Oddie is still sitting in there and can't even get a court date, can't get nothing for fooling around with Diddy. I'm going to show you the picture of Jonathan Oddie. Because Jonathan Oddie, there he is, right there. He don't care. That's when he used to work for them as a slave. That's how he looked back then. Okay, and because he know too much. That's why he would never get out of jail anytime soon. And then when Diddy decides he wants them to let him out, he know his butt is cooked. They gonna let him out and then come for him. Just in my opinion, and allegedly.
and that goddamn credit debit. You think a crackhead paying you back? Forget it, right? It's the same principle here. Yeah. Like you talking about drug addicts supposedly supposed to be like caring about anybody else. They fucking high on drugs themselves. Like they're not thinking, straight themselves.
They was crackheads, like for real. They were heavily into drugs, Diddy and Cassie. Heavily into, and it wasn't because he was making her do drugs. She likes to do drugs as a young, beautiful woman who parties and who has a billionaire boyfriend. She's taking Molly. She's taking ecstasy. These are party drugs that make you want to be happy and have sex all day. She smokes weed to bring herself down a little bit. When the Molly and the ecstasy start to mess with her nervous system, she drinks water to stay hydrated. She eats light and eats fruits and stuff. I learned how to do these drugs being with Cassie and Diddy. You eat light, you eat fruit, you drink a lot of water so you don't get dehydrated, things like that. The maximum you can go off these drugs, I want to say, is 4 or 5 days before you totally blank out.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Fox News was in a...
Tonight, we are just hearing
from... I'm sorry, guys. But y'all heard that? And let me just give you a peek of the new guy. We won't have time to watch it all, but I do want you to take a peek of the new guy. Okay? Okay. Okay. I want you all to see the new guy right quick. Let me just find him. Just give me 1 second and let me pull him up right quick. We won't be able to finish watching this entire thing to this entirety. No, we won't. But I do want you all to see who he is. And this is Michael Knowles. Diddy hired me to sleep with his girlfriend. His name is Michael, and the male escort. Okay. And that information will be down in my description box below my video. Okay. Be down in my video. So I want to go ahead and play it for you all so you can see it. We will not be able to watch the entire thing because I try not to go over 2 hours long.
So I don't know who I'm seeing. And so I show up to the address, I go up to the door, knock, and she opens the door. So you say it's very performative. She's like, okay, sit there. She puts the towel down. Like, hey, just pour the baby oil all over me.
Oh, this is the other guy. They only showed his picture and his name during the trial. He was not there, but they showed him, and nobody ever talks about him because he didn't come forward until recently.
I see like a little slit in the room. There were times in the sessions where I saw that demon, the demon that she talked about. Personal demon, you know, these are the demons that are afflicting me, or Diddy. You actually did this stuff. Your name and your picture were revealed in court. Revealed in court, and then it was started to go mainstream when 50 posted that picture. So this guy is a sex-crazed animal. She was under his control. Because there's a video of him beating her in a hallway. I was supposed to be there that night. I was supposed to.
Now, he's supposed to have been there that night, but something happened where he didn't make it. But he's supposed to have been one of the male escorts there that night. And he said that wouldn't have been that went down like that. Cassie would have never gotten beaten if he was there. Because a man is a man. You ain't gonna let another man beat a woman.
P. Diddy has gotten off the hook for the worst charges that he faced pertaining to his freak-offs and weird sex parties over decades. But nobody denies that those parties happened, that he engaged in depraved, crazy sexual activities, that he had his girlfriends sleep with multiple men who were hired for the occasion. And I am right now joined by one of those men. That would be Sean Deering. Sean, thank you for being here.
Pleasure to meet you, Michael.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for flying in for this. P. Diddy beat the tough charges, even though all the things he's accused of doing, maybe not the crimes, but the activities, so the parties, the sex, the everything, no one denies that he actually did those things. He did them for decades, and you're one of the guys he hired to sleep with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
How'd you get into that?
I lived in LA prior to that. You know, I'm born and raised in Hawaii, and I was figuring out where am I headed with life. Tried college, 3.5 years, didn't exactly find my way, and after that, decided to join the workforce. And one thing I realized, I love serving. So I started out serving restaurants and such, and it was kind of like a rolling ball effect. I just tried to make the most of it. So from there, I was working in Southern California for a bit, and a friend of mine helped open up a valet venture in Vegas.
Okay.
So from there, I got into the bar industry, and then the bar industry, I was introduced to a wonderful girlfriend that thought I should model one day. I thought she was joking when she asked me, because I look in the mirror and I don't know, I see a funny looking guy.
You're a good looking guy.
Look at. I think, you know, I thought she was joking with me. So she challenged me to model. She said she knew photographers and stuff, and I said, babe, you think I can model? I'm gonna give it my all. Like Mr. William Hung is a lifelong idol of mine. You know, the she bangs. You know, I remember watching that. That guy lit me up. And one thing he said is, everything I do, I give it my best. And so I'm kind of that way. You know, that kind of stuck with me. And I just tried to give everything I had in modeling. And then that led to a profile on Model Mayhem. You remember Model Mayhem?
I've heard the name of it.
It's sort of I think it's like the old school MySpace style of the model industry. You
Okay,
go in, put your profile on.
There was Explore Talent, Model Mayhem. I remember there were these go make it big in show business kind of websites.
Yeah, kind of the beginning of the pipeline, I guess you would say. And so my girlfriend had me put my profile on there. And so I do. And I thought it was I'm going to go. I'm going to give it my best. And I tried. I put it on there. And then a few months later, get a message from Mr. Garen James, who was the guy who owns the company Cowboys for Angels. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was spam. I thought somebody wanted me to send them more pictures and be like, hey, I'm interested in you. So I showed my girlfriend, and I was like, hey, look, this guy's messaging me. And her and I had come across some of his episodes of that Showtime show Gigolo in the past.
Hold on. So I'm not totally familiar with Cowboys for Angels or the Gigolo show. What this agency is it sounds like it's a Gigolo agency.
Yes. Well, the proper term would be the escort service. Well, not the terminology is slipping me, but it's
prostitution.
In nicer words, using some softer verbiage, but yes, in a sense. But on that same note, I did go on dates where sex wasn't involved. It was a compensation for our time. So that's the idea behind it, is that the women are compensating us for our time. Whatever happens between adults is between two consenting adults.
But so people hear that and they say, well, that sounds like legal CYA kind of stuff. But you're saying no, you you join this agency, and sometimes a woman would just hire you to go to dinner or something.
There was one woman I went on 4 dates with, and we never had sexual encounters. There were times at the end of the dates, it would start to wrap up, and she would inquire on having more hours, and she's like, I'm going to get in trouble. You got to go. And I'm like, the choice is yours. All right, I'll have a wonderful night. And so it was just yeah, you let the lady take the lead. In this
Okay, hold on. So your girlfriend says you should be a model. You start being a model. Then this guy says, hey, do you want to be a escort?
Yeah, he messaged me on the site, and I thought it was a joke.
So you show your girlfriend. What does your girlfriend say?
And we were together at the time, and I was like, well, I'm not going to indulge in this. I was showing her. I was like, look at this spam. Like, can you believe this guy? It's not him. But you know, he's messaging me on this site, and then about a year later, we ended up breaking up. She was a very wonderful woman, wise, and just had a good head on her. And as we're breaking up, it was a cordial breakup. She was like, remember that guy? You need money. You need a new path. You should probably message that guy. And I'm one, I didn't think I'd ever want to be an escort. I didn't think I would jump into this. I am a man of God. I love and serve God, but I've also sinned.
Now, at the time, before you accept the offer from the escort agency, would you have called yourself a Christian and said you believe in God? You would have.
Oh yeah. Even if the man asked me, I would have told him I love and serve God.
We're not even at the Diddy part, and this is pretty wild. So you're dating this girl. She's the one who gets you into modeling.
Yes.
Then you say, hey, this gigolo guy just wants to work with me, and you don't do anything with it. Then as you're breaking up, this girl sounds like a horrible influence. Says be a model, and then, hey, by the way, you should go be a gigolo now that we're broken up.
It was one that you could look at it how you choose, but she saw something in me and challenged me, and I'm one, if there's a challenge or if someone thinks I can do something, I didn't see how possibly personally degrading it could be, on the outskirts.
What were you, okay, then what, at the time, you're viewing this in this very positive way, say it's a challenge, I can do it, it's kind of like modeling.
Yeah.
So if you didn't think, and I've heard this from multiple people, you didn't think it was going to be so degrading, when you're getting into it. What did you think it was going to be?
I wanted to, the fact that I could spend time with someone. I'm very much a people person. I love people. And then with my first girlfriend that I had out of high school, I was in a 4-year relationship with her. She's another amazing, beautiful woman, but I realized I didn't listen. Right. And so I realized I'm spending time with these women and I love listening. I do like hearing them, and as a young man, sex is fun, even though I understand it is sinning. So
was that part of it though when you're signing up? Because look, I could get it. How old were you at this point?
Part of it? It wasn't about 24.
So you're 24. So part of that is you're a 24-year-old guy. You say, hold on, wait a second. I'm going to get paid to sleep with women. What's the catch?
Exactly.
So you're thinking that a little bit too.
Not necessarily as an incentive, but just like it was when I got the message from Garen, I just was shocked, right? I was shocked. I was like, oh, snap. He messages me back and he's like, I'm going to be in Vegas in 2 days. Can we sit down and have a conversation? And so I was back in LA at the time. So I'd boogied over to Vegas and I don't think I stayed with my ex-girlfriend. I forget where I stayed, but I stayed over, had a quick meeting with him and I was shocked. And so I just let the ball roll. I was like, he messaged me back. I went with it. And then about a week later, he put me on his team.
How many people are on the team?
At that time, probably about 12 to 15, but I think there's a lot more now because I saw.
So this is still an operation.
Yes, yeah.
So okay, and it's grown. So then at the time you go out, you're interested in this opportunity, and you've got 3 potential motivations. One is helping the women. You want to talk and listen to the women. One is sex, and one is money. If you had to rank them, how would you rank those 3 motivations?
The first one, I like people.
It was mostly the people. You want to help people, you want to talk to people, you want to listen to the women. Okay, so you sign up for the company. Then what?
About a week later, he calls me. He's like, all right, got our first date. I told her your little experience, so go in, own it. Be here this date, this time. And so it was just show up. And that's in that setting there in LA, many people have the fake it till you make it mentality. And so I could see that, I was like, I had to instill confidence though, is what it was. I realized the fake it till you make it thing, it sits, but if you're faking it, you're lying to yourself right off the bat. And so just have the confidence to attain in a sense. And so that's how I led with. I went in and my first date, I got extended hours, which the guy likes, it's more money all around. And so from there, the date's just
not to pry too much. When you say extended hours, is that a euphemism, or is that just a code word for sex, or does it just mean you go out and you actually have more drinks or whatever?
Yeah, so they hire for a time frame, and if you go beyond that, then it's extra money and such. And that's what the guy says. You're there for this X hours, but if it continues, just message me in the morning, and we'll take care of all the money and such, or things of that nature. So yeah, that first date got extended, and I think that was kind of I guess he saw something, and the ball kept rolling from there. I wasn't a 10 dates a month guy. It was max 3 to 4, and then sometimes I go 2 to 3 months.
Okay, not to pry too much, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But that first date, this is your introduction to this industry.
Yeah.
Are you just chatting over warm milk and cookies, or
it started out at a bar there along the Malibu coast. She's sitting at a bar, and walk up, introduce myself, and we start chatting and get a drink and dance, and then And that's when my first client was a well-off lawyer, and she kind of broke it down to me why she had acquired me that night.
Why?
She made it very clear she's a very busy woman. She doesn't want to go to a bar and get hassled and hackled. She knows what she wants. She wants to go out, have a good time, and then she wants to be able to have her own household when she wants it. And so it was, I could see it like she wanted to be appreciated, but not heckled or hassled. And she liked that her level of success gave her the ability to do that, to be able to control that situation. So I had to play respectfully, accordingly, you know. And that's I think that's one of the keys of my roots as a Hawaii boy. You lead with respect. You show respect to get respect, and that was one of the keys I think that helped me in this industry. Is I respect people.
Okay. Now, again, you can just tell me. I don't want to answer that. Did you sleep with her or not?
Yes.
You did. Okay. Okay. That was a different time in your life, and obviously you've gotten out of it. But that's the reason I'm asking that is now all of a sudden, after this first date, after this first job, you now know, okay, hold on. I'm not, this ain't just modeling anymore. I'm now in the sex industry. How did that warp, did that warp your perception of yourself or no?
I mean, I didn't see it that way. I mean, obviously it is. It's clear as day. I can deny it all, but it is that. I could see how too, like that voice inside that if I'm not doing it, someone else will. And I truly do appreciate this woman, and I don't want her to be treated or felt like she's only being used for her money in a sense. So that was kind of in my soul, was like that was one of those things why helped me to be able to do it, you know, and not feel.
So you're saying in your mind, you're saying I'm not just doing this for the money.
Yeah, I got that it's one, it was a challenge. Like I never thought that would happen. I never wanted that door to open, but opportunity came and I jumped on it, or I owned it. But
now forgive my ignorance of this. In my mind, a male gigolo, it was kind of like Playgirl. No, guys buy Playboy and guys buy Playgirl, right? In my mind, it was either straight guys hiring women or gay guys hiring men. I did not think that women would actually hire a male prostitute or a gigolo or an escort or whatever the term is. It was women though.
Yeah, about 90% of the clients are women, and then a few others were the males. Husbands hired me for their partner, their wife. It happened. It wasn't very prevalent, but it happened. Yeah, quite a few times, and it's one of those that. It learned a lot. I learned a lot.
How old were these women?
The oldest was about 45, and the other one, one was in their late 20s. Some of them were beautiful couples that were. It's like they wanted to be able to be honest with each other, and they thought they had to bring an outside source in order to break the thresholds of their comfort with each other. So they would say things like they wanted to do like a sex act or something they thought was freaky, and they were too scared to say it to their lover.
Now, guys, this is one that I truly, he's going to get into the Cassie and the Diddy situation, but we're running out of time. Okay, so we're going to pick up back with this one here tomorrow. We're going to pick back up with it tomorrow. Exactly, I'm going to write down the time where I left off. Time is so we can pick back up. I may come, no, I'm not going to come back tonight and do it. Or I may do just a part 2. I may do a pre-recorded on it, a part 2 of a pre-recorded on this, and just drop it for you all to finish watching it, because I do talk about the role of Cassie and Diddy and what Diddy did, and he do talk about the hotel where he's supposed to have been there that night. This is one of the guys that didn't talk at all. Y'all haven't heard from him like y'all do the Punisher or the other guy, Clayton Howard and these other guys. So y'all haven't heard his story. So I may do a pre-recorded. As soon as this live is over, just do a little pre-recorded, and it will be part 2. Sean Deering, also known as Michael, doing as one of the XCX slaves. But we're going to go ahead and let this go. Y'all know how we do it, and we do it all the same way as always. But I do want to.
I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't want to